Yes, well, what a year it was, eh? Full of ups and downs, trials and tribulations, and would you believe it, even big baby Pedin Miller made an appearance. Bloody hell, not for long though. He made £1 million in Saudi, then went and robbed a fucking motor. Do the maths on that one. What an absolute lemsip. Anyway, let's get into it double quick time. 2023, here we go, bosh. So yes, it all began back in January with a bit of Eubank Smith. Eubank was double sparked out in the fourth, but okay, there was a cheeky elbow in there. Maybe the elbow done some damage, or maybe Chris didn't see the punches coming because he was blinded by Smithy's fucking teeth. Bloody hell. Anyway, then Parker won an absolute thriller against Jack Massey. Down to London, and old Anthony Joshua gave a ruddy good account of himself against the Punisher, the scariest man in boxing, Albert Turby. But yeah, he's just double hard Albert Turby, and he got the job done. Great firm balls shown by Yard though. Then into February, it was off to the Big Apple where Serrano beat Cruz in a fight where they threw nearly 2,000 punches between them. Bloody hell, and this fruitcake won't let them have 3-minute rounds. I mean, work that one out. Pull your lip over your head and swallow Maurizio. Double liberty. Then Bum in the Garden became undisputed against DJ Khalid. Welcome back to the Garden of Bum in a minute. Then Adam Azim got some rounds in against Reyes. Cheeky little step up for the Zim. Subriel Matias retired Ponce the same way he retires every other fucker. And Shaki beat Vargas in a double solid performance. But then the Permeister put it all on the line against the nutty little Lara. It was all going so well until the haymaker landed in the 7th, and old Benny Davidson went, that'll fucking do for now, bruv. And before we could catch our breath, we were out in Saudi, a place that we'd soon become very familiar with for mega fights by the end of the year. But yeah, this time it was for Jake Paul against Tommy fucking Fumbles buzzing. And after getting put on his arse, Fumbles got the win. But luckily the double turkey's giving us all the good news. No YouTubers out in Saudi now. Another masterpiece by the saviour of boxing. Well done, double turkey. He must have saw all that star jumping bollocks from ski. He said, fuck that. Anyway, on to March, and good old Takan beat drugs cheat Tony Yoka. Lovely jubbly. Lawrence Okoli had a little kiss and a cuddle with David Light, and Benavidez got the better of Caleb Plant in Viva Las Vegas. Then into April. Well, it started with a bang. Yes, AJ returned from the Usyk blows to outpoint Jermaine Franklin. It was a little bit cautious, a little bit, I better not get fucking sparked out here, but the victory was obtained and the rebuild was in motion. Then little Bammy beat Gonzalez before the Juggernaut somewhat unnecessarily tried his hand against Silik Bang. We thought the Big Bang's going to get a bit knackered, Joe's going to Juggernaut him late, but bloody hell, we were double wrong. The Big Bang peppered the Big Joe, and ultimately Howard Foster had to stop it, and Joe came out of it looking like he'd been pressing too hard on a fucking telescope. But yes, in the end, fair play Silik Bang, and then Cordino had a saucy little win against Rakimov, blinding performance, and the Tank knocked out King Ryan Garcia. But yeah, he sort of quit, didn't he? Anywho, then into May, and the Gorilla put up a sensational Warrior performance against Canelo, but it wasn't quite enough. A noble effort though nonetheless. And yeah, they done half look alike them two, didn't they? Canelo looks like Ryder's been put through the washing machine a few too many fucking times. Then back in the UK, Buatsi beat Stepion in a Benchalon Barnstormer, and Chantel Cameron defied the odds over in Ireland, beating the Golden Girl Katie Taylor. Conor McGregor was fuming. He lobbed his packet at the judges. Bollocks, he said double liberty. And on the same night was a controversial Haney win against Lomachenko. I had Loma myself, but each to their own. Then May was finished off with a blinding knockout for Lopez against Conlon, a cuddly night in Bournemouth for Billum Smith against Okoli, and redemption for Wood against Lara. Ruddy good effort, Permeister. So into June, Taylor lost a clear decision to Lopez, and Team Fraser Clark chose to pull out of the purse bids for a brilliant British title fight against Wardley, and instead went on to fight Marius Piss in wax. Stunning. He won on points. Well done. Into July, and Savannah become undisputed. Jonas became a 2-weight world champ. Well done. Josh Kelly beat Corres, and Bum in your Garden beat R2D2. However, it turned out she failed a test before the fight. Never mind though, Doctor of Science Maurizio Slimy Suleiman has given her the all clear now, so move on. Nothing to see here. Honestly, what a load of arse. Anyway, Cambosis beat Maxie Hughes, but let's be honest, he fucking didn't. Then Inoue did what Inoue does, beating Fulton. Man's on a different level and ting, along with Crawford, who's also on a different level and ting, as he showed it against Spence. Oh yes. Into August, it was a ropey old start because Dilly Willy failed a test. Joshua needed a replacement and found Helanius, knocked his head off down to point with McGregor, and then Helanius failed a fucking test. Bloody hell, Bum in the Garden, White and Helanius all in 3 weeks. Maurizio must have been getting calls left, right and bloody centre. Alright Muzzy, I've had a little bit of bother. Can you clear me, bruv, and put me back in these stupid little rankings that mean the best part of fuck all? Yes, I certainly can. No bother, there's no credibility here. Fuck it, give me a minute. Anyway, more importantly on this card was the run football. Here he is, Bosh. Yes, a Southern Area title for the chow mein loving Essex boy. Blinding stuff. Then to finish off the month, old Daniel Dubious could have become heavyweight champ had it been a couple of inches higher, but Usyk prevailed in the end. September, and and Eubank redeemed himself in the Smith rematch, a bloody good display. Bomac got him in great shape and he came out all guns blazing on fight night, but then Bomac was all guns blazing at the fucking airport as well. You can't be getting all Grand Theft Auto down at Heathrow, Bomac, me old son. Well, he was let off in the end, but old Benny Boy then made a controversial return, seeing off a Roscoe. It was a repeat for Juggernaut, sadly, against Sillet Bang, as he was delivered an emphatic knockout to seal the deal in the rematch. Then it was off to Wembley for Opataya, and yes, he ain't half good, the old Aussie. Double fair play, destroying Thompson in a few rounds. Then Wallin beat Gassiev, and Canelo finished the month off by beating Jamel Charlo, who basically got in the ring and shit himself. October, and Lee Wood was getting hammered by Warrington, but pulled it out the bag once again like he does. Harper drew with Breakhouse, AJ went into a dark fucking room, and Catchell beat Linares. Then Ski made a total twonk of himself, star jumping to a loss against Tommy Fury before it was the big one. Yes, the WBC sanctioned Fury versus Ngannou. We thought he had no chance, we thought he wouldn't last a round, and well, swap my head for a nipple and call me a boob. He only nearly fucking won, didn't he? Putting the lineal champ down in the process, but yes, ultimately the Gypsy King emerged victorious, setting up the double sexy Usyk fight. Bring it on. On that card as well, Fabio Wardley was impressive in the grudge match against David Adelaide, Parker beat a plumber, Bacoli beat Takan, but more importantly, this was our first major introduction to the double turkey, who, as I said, would turn out to be the saviour of boxing. Yes, just look at him. Look at that face makes me happy. What an absolute top banana. And then November, well, Cordina started it off beating a very game Vasquez, Shakur Stevenson beat De Los Santos in the worst fight ever in the history of all fucking time, Nick Ball pulled off a blinding win against Dogbo, Haney become British champion against Bentley, my Delilah, fair play, Katie Taylor righted the wrong against Cameron, and Benavidez showed his class against Andrade. Get that man the Canelo fight, Turkey, make it happen, bruv. Then finally, December, oh yes, Jordan Gill upset the odds against Conlon, Ryan Garcia beat Duarte and shat himself at the thought of the Haney fight. Floyd said, don't do that, bruv, he's a hell of a fighter, and look at me watch, I'm such a melt, and I. Anyway, then talking of Haney, he produced a punch-perfect schooling of Prograis. Billum Smith was getting a bit hammered by Masternak, but a body shot got him out of jail, and Bamalan beat Sonny Edwards. Then it was the day of reckoning, baby. Oh yes. Opataya knocked Zoro's head into the crowd. Makhmedov turned out to be a bit shit. Bivol schooled Arthur, and Daniel Dubious thrilled us all by sending Pedwood Scissorhands packing back to the land of opportunity. Yes, love it. Then Parker upset the odds against the Bronze Bomber, who forgot he had arms, before Joshua demolished young Otto Wallin. What a night it was, and many more like this to come, we've been promised. Super smashing great. Let's all thank the treble excellent Turkey for that. And finally, Inoue became double undisputed against Tappy, because he's just fucking mustard, ain't he? And there we are. I've missed a few, but oh well, bollocks. Bosh.